Hey, what's going on, Tim Back Bowling? So it's Jesse, and today I bring you the new Brunswick Beyond Infinity. So this bowling ball comes with pearl finish, 1500 grit compound to be exact, out of factory. It has the Brunswick Infinity core, and it's asymmetrical. So I'm very happy to see what this ball does, here today for the video. I've had it for quite a while, as it's been out for a little while, and I've been able to use it on a variety of different patterns. The layout that I put on this one was 5x4 by 3.5. That's kind of my benchmark layout. So with this ball, where it's been kind of in my bag so far, it's been a nice transition ball, going into a game 2, game 3. Depending on the pattern that I'm playing on. It has that skid flip motion. For some of you that are looking for that hockey stick motion down lane off the friction, this is the ball that's able to do that for you. For me, it also does, tend to blend out the wet dry, and it's really not something I've been able to use on drier conditions, so it does need a little bit of volume. So let's take it out the lane, see what it does. We're gonna bowl one game, and then we'll recap and talk about it. All right, so we got the Beyond Infinity for one full game here. A little bit more up the back of it on that one. So far, I've been a big fan of this Brunswick Beyond Infinity ball. I've used it on quite a bit of different patterns. Okay, so got around that one a little more with my hand that time. You saw it really kick off the friction there. This has been a bowling ball that, a little bit more volume, been able to play a little straighter with. And then when it's a little dry to the outside, been able to open the lane up quite a bit. All right, so last one, much better shot there. Get over there. There we go. I tend to like to throw symmetrical pieces being a two-hander, but for a pearl asym, big fan of this ball. Oh no, that was bad. That was really bad. Got on the side of that one immediately. All right, let's make a little better shot. That's better. 9-10. Oh man. I think that was a combination of, I threw it a little bit slower, I got around a little bit more, so that checks out. Still got a decent game going. Let's keep it clean. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's better. Got that a little bit right. 9 pin. Okay, so there you have it, the all new Beyond Infinity. You know, right away, I think that the ball is extremely eye-catching. You know, we've had a lot of people really be interested in the ball just based off of the appearance of it right out the gate when they come into the shop. You know, from a performance perspective, you know, I tend to find myself in symmetrical bowling balls, but you know, every once in a while I find that asymmetrical ball that just really fits in the bag, works good for me. You know, having something that's a little bit quicker off the friction, a little bit more entry angle is always a positive, especially if you're bowling on a variety of different patterns. You know, for this ball, I've found on house shots, it's been a ball I've been able to use, you know, kind of throughout the night, depending on how the lanes break down. But definitely a game, you know, 1 or 2 ball for me. You know, as they dry up a little bit, as you can see, it's pretty responsive to the friction. So, you know, for me, I tend to try to find something that's going to get a little bit further down the lane. You know, but for people that need a little bit of assistance based off of ball speed or rev rate and need that extra pop down lane, you know, this is a ball that I could see that you would really enjoy. You know, I think that the Infinity core is you know, one of those cores that's a staple in the Brunswick line, and I think that it matches you know, the cover stock of this ball really well. You know, so I've played with the surface a little bit in the past, you know, a couple months with this ball just to make it, you know, pick up a little bit earlier, kind of slow it, tame it down a little bit down lane, and then, you know, as it began to shine again, I've gotten that very skid flippy, you know, clean but angular motion down lane that the ball tends to want to give you. So, you know, from a performance perspective, I think it's a phenomenal ball that a lot of people will enjoy. You know, especially if you're looking for you know, a mid to upper performance, you know, pearl ASIN to fit into your bag. So if you like what you guys saw today, you know, as you can see, it gave me a little bit of flexibility to the right, even when I missed in. You know, and if that's something that you're kind of looking for, you know, this is definitely a ball to do that. So give it to your local pro shop, give it to your 10-back pro shop, and you can order yours today. And we'll see you after the next video.